The Mazda 121's, the all-ladies race, up next on 7 Sport. And this is what happened last round. Last time out on Sandown, Tanya Golson, a ride on the wild side. Let's have a look at the way they will line up. Kylie Walden and Carolyn Peterson share row 1. Paula Elstrick and Sue Hughes from row 2.
Row 3 is Karen Brewer and the Shell Mazda, Melinda Price alongside her. Row 4, Joe Cadman and Tanya Golson.
Rounding out the top 10, it's Wendy Gibbs and Carolyn Jackson.
Kylie Walden and Carolyn Peterson, it is on the front row of the grid. Away they go in the Mazda 121 Challenge. And Walden got a terrific start of pole position. Fastest lady in qualifying. All-girl race this. So she leads them down to turn 1. Nice clean start. It's Peterson alongside her. 13 cars in all. Mazda 121 Challenge. At Symmons Plains, here they come down the back straight. Close competitive racing. Saw in that opener that frightening accident for Tanya Golson. Certainly hasn't taken the wind out of her sails, running in 3rd position in the championship and back for more in Tasmania today. But a great start from Walden into Brambles hairpin the first time around. Daughter, of course, of Gary Walden, the production car racer, Bathurst 12-hour winner. So he's certainly been giving her a few tips on driving quickly, and that's paying off here. She leads them down the back straight for the first time in this 10-lapper.
They've produced some outstanding moments and very close racing over the first 2 rounds of their series so far at Eastern Creek and Sandown. 8 rounds in total, and they will finish along with the touring cars later in the year, June 16 in fact, at Oran Park. Not much separates the top 6 or 7 at the moment.
Well, it's a great concept, this. Identical Mazda 121s. Provided to the ladies, you can either pay a $32,000 fee and turn up and drive the car, or you can lease it on a race-by-race arrangement. Absolutely identical. Showroom standard Mazdas with just the rudimentary safety equipment required. And I believe after that tumble for Tanya Golson Sandown, Brad, they put a full roll cage in the car.
And this is one of the closest races they've had. They got a little bit strung out at Sandown, and but they've all obviously done a little bit of testing and all quite comfortable, and led along by Newcastle's fastest florist.
Kylie Walden made her debut at Eastern Creek. No previous motorsport experience before that outing. So it all came to her in a rush. She's really adapted to it very well. Come up the back straight once again. Only about 62 kilowatts or 80 horsepower on the old scale to play with. Not a lot of power, but really putting an emphasis on driver skill and positioning your car in the right place. The girls are learning that very quickly this year. Oh, look at this.
The art of drafting.
Yep, one up the inside. Car 1, Karen Brewer, coming under attack as they head down to Coca-Cola corner once again. Melinda Price in car 5. A nice tidy move that. Melinda unfortunately was caught up in that accident at Sandown. Fighting her way back through the field at the moment. Come across the start-finish line to complete 2 laps of 8.
There's the top half dozen.
Oh, look at this. Another
towards the camera. Cars 12 and car 20 on the inside. Elstrick.
Paula Elstrick, our championship leader, very aggressive young lady. And she shows that aggression there. 5 comes through as well. Melinda Price.
Able to capitalise there with Peterson out a little wide on the racetrack.
Now they're 4 packs of 2. Blue flag out. Warn the girls that there's lots of cars overtaken. I don't think they need the blue flag. The mirrors will be full of them. Under brakes for Brambles once again. Melinda Price. You can see the car really stands on its nose. The girl's giving it everything. But Elstrick is on a real charge in car 1. Taking position away that time. Up behind the bumper of Melinda Price along the back straight this time around. Now, this isn't over by a long shot as far as she's concerned. Paula Elstrick, our championship leader. Melinda Price 2nd. Tanya Golson 3rd, Karen Brewer 4th, and Kylie Walden, our race leader, 5th in points at the moment. Should be looking for a big haul here. 20.
He goes
up
Elstrick,
the outside.
Looking for some racing room. The outside becomes the inside now as they approach the left-hander.
Side by side, she goes a little bit deeper under brakes. It'll be interesting how they come through here. And Kylie backs off a little bit. And Melinda up behind her too. Paula Elstrick, she comes back on the inside, puts a wheel up on the curb. She wasn't going to be outdone under brakes that time. Elstrick coming back on the outside. They're side by side, a huge pack of 1-2-1s across the start-finish line to complete 3 laps. And it's not over yet by a long shot. Down to turn 1, and it's Elstrick in car 20. A little lock brake, but takes the lead from Walden in a move that must have taken about a kilometre to complete.
Oh, here we've got a bit of a dice for third place, I believe.
Side by side, and just moves across to take up her territory. So to Tanya Golson.
Moves past Karen Brewer.
Very aggressive run from Tanya. She's had a little bit of experience in motorsport too. Works as a car salesperson down in Canberra with her dad. Former winner of the Eastern Creek 6-hour enduro in a production car. She also ran in the Targa Tasmania down here a while ago too. She has a little bit of wheel time, and she's thoroughly enjoying her experience out here. 8 laps completed, 2 to go, and it's just been cut and thrust from the moment that green light came on, and it's not over yet by a long shot. Carolyn Peterson, there's Walden slipping her way back through the pack. I guess when you're racing against girls who've got a little bit more experience than you, Brad, it's a pretty big ask when you're racing in a category this competitive to try and stay at the front of that pack.
Oh, it's true. I mean, you look at the grid, it was wet yesterday, and it's obviously shaking it up a lot. And you look at Kylie, for example, who's a P-plater, and she obviously can put together a quick lap because she's been up the front at every race meeting, but the trick is to be able to do it race long, and all that is time and experience.
Well, you can see, Brad mentioned P-plates. There's P-plates all the way down through this field. It means the same on a road as it does on a racetrack. It's a provisional licence. The drivers have to complete a number of races before they get their full competition licence and behave themselves, I guess you could say.
There's no L-platers out there, but I can tell you if there was, it'd be an interesting ride as the instructor in the passenger seat.
Look at Walden. Oh, Walden went in really hot under brakes. You saw a little puff of smoke from the back tyres. She was coming into that corner very, very quickly. Gets it back onto the island near the pit entry road.
She didn't get off the gas one bit.
Bit of rallycross training there too. Where's your take a spin in the dirt? 9 laps completed, so this is the last lap for our race leader, Paula Elstrick. And she really has done a great job. She pushed her way to the front, didn't qualify on the front row, but managed to force her way through. And she's just had a nice, clean, tidy run out front of the Integrated Sports Marketing Mazda 121. Melinda Price in second position in that second Mazda. Tanya Golson in third, and there may be a challenge on here for second position. Elstrick looks fairly safe, but I don't think second is quite so secure.
Well, it's tightened up a bit, and there's not much time left to make a move. It needs to be a nice, smooth run onto the back straight there, and then Golson will have a go at her under brakes at the end of the straight.
Linda Price, a 25-year-old Master of Science student. She's had a fair bit of experience in kart racing and production racing too, and she's coming under fire here. She's going to need all that experience as they come down under brakes. Very quick run up the inside from Tanya Golson. Terrific run out of Brambles Hairpin, but she's coming back under brakes. See if she can do anything about it. Oh, there's a fair gap between them there. So she may have to settle for third position unless Tanya makes a mistake in this final corner. They closed up a little bit on our race leader, Paula Elstrick. She's done a terrific job, and she will probably win the Mazda 121 Challenge. We're closing Tanya Golson and Melinda Price.
Let's have a look at the Shell race score. A thriller on the plains. The honours go to Paula Elstrick. Second was Tanya Golson. Wins Australia, Melinda Price was third. Karen Brewer fourth. And rounding out your 5 was Carolyn Peterson.